Teefonk TV and subscribe.
That Rebirth starting to take off. Y'all better catch it.
If it's too big, you don't let it get by you. Now catch it while it's on the way up.
Subscribe, like, and share to the Rebirth of Teefonk TV. Come on in my lives, man. Watch my videos. Dang.
Hey yo, y'all in here was Mr. Drink Something, Smoke Something himself. Long hair don't fucking care. Come on in this thing. Like, share, and subscribe to the Rebirth of Teefonk TV. Oh yeah, y'all, I'm gonna keep bringing y'all them banging stories forever now. But like I said, this episode 2 of Jail and Prison Talk. You know, like I said, once a week, I'm gonna bring some topics from prison to y'all. To people that ain't never been, people that may have been, that want to know about how North Carolina prison is ran. That's what this jail and prison talk is about. Once a week, I'm bringing that thing. And stay tuned. I'm about to drop another banger for y'all either tomorrow or Sunday. I don't do nothing on Saturday. That's the Sabbath. But yeah, either tomorrow or Sunday. Y'all stay tuned on another one of Teefonk, a.k.a. Blue Veins, Banging Adventure, No Cap, Prison Stories. Come on in here, drink something, smoke something. Y'all in here with Mr. Drink Something, Smoke Something himself. Come on in here. Let this beat ride out a little bit for you. Yeah. From the dead homies, y'all come on in this thing. Make sure y'all start watching my episodes. I think y'all will get something out of this, especially if you ain't never been to prison. You're going to enjoy these episodes. All right, let's go. Okay, now today, got two things I want to discuss with y'all. I'm going to bring a topic from jail and a topic from prison. So, I was watching this little show last night, and it was this Caucasian white dude that had never been locked up before. And I don't know if he worked for some studio company or whatever, or if it was his own YouTube channel. I don't know. All I know that he went to some jail in Georgia that was full of some kind of dust bugs. And, you know, a lot of little shit was going on up in there. A lot of stabbing going on up in there, you know. But a lot of extorting going on up in there. But they put him in the honest dorm. And the honest dorm was way sweeter than the rest of that jail. Like, this man hand select pick people to be in there. It even looked different, y'all. It was way cleaner and everything. But the thing that got to me is it was time for him to have to do the number tutor. See, y'all, let me tell y'all something about jail. It's basically the same way in prison, too. You shit in jail? No, it done been a lot of people before you that's done landed before your time. Now you dinosaur. Yeah, so I like that. But yeah, it's a lot of people that's done landed on that toilet before you. And you ain't want to be no dinosaur. So, man, the first way I learned when I went to jail was damn near use all your damn toilet paper. And wrap that motherfucker up all the way. But you don't want to keep doing that because them folks stingy with that toilet paper. You might get one roll a week for two of y'all. And you might end up having to pop cuz ass because he like, damn, boy, you using all the toilet paper. This, that, and the third, da, 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 da. So, you know, the small things turn into a snowball effect in jail and in prison, y'all. So you ain't ready to wop, bop, a doo, bop, a lot, bamboo, but you got to really Yeah, if you ain't ready to live with you, but you gotta watch what you doing around in there. But folk get ticked off by the smallest things in there. That's why I told you when you in jail and prison for a person that ain't never been, man, bro, you dealing with all kind of different mood swings, attitudes, testosterones in one little environment. It ain't like the world. You motherfucker get mad at you, you get mad at motherfucker. You can go get off by yourself, get in your closet or something. Go ahead. But yeah, dude had never been locked up, and it was time for him to have to use the bathroom. So, like I said, the first time I learned was with that. But this the best way right here, y'all. I swear to God, this the best way. You're gonna have shower shoes, bro, or flip flops or something in that bitch, bro. You sit down, you put them down on the toilet first. And I don't care how big your ass is. You sit them down on that toilet first and sit on top of them, your butt is not gonna touch that thing. Your thighs, nothing. You're not gonna touch that damn toilet seat at all. Ever since then, it's a lot of ways, y'all. I have seen people take the toilet paper and put so much on there on top of the toilet and just keep dumping water on it. Keep dumping water on it. Cause that toilet made out of brass. It stay cold, y'all. So they just keep throwing water. You gotta keep putting toilet paper around it in the shape of the toilet. You just keep putting it on there, dumping water on it. And then keep flushing it. And then take it off after you got a whole, it's gonna take a whole roll of toilet paper, then take it off. Let it stay on there for a long time. And then it's gonna start hardening. You take it off and then you can sit that back and forth on top of that. But I use my shower shoes, y'all. OG showed me that after he showed me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, after I had learned the toilet paper way, though, just the regular way that you got to wrap that toilet paper up around it. Bro, OG showed me like, young buck, look, man, you use your shower shoes got a heel on it like that, bro. You're not going to touch that. Yeah, it's true. So that's how I did my shit. Jail and in prison. When I had to do number two, I sat on top of my damn shower shoe. There's a lot of ways, like I said. I'm telling you what I did, and this is only about Shelby, North Carolina, and I went to a few jails in South Carolina, but this is about the jails in North Carolina and Shelby and where I done been, the experiences I done saw. But I had to get that out. Cub got them just lost, bro. He fit to go in there and caveman that shit and put his ass on that nasty ass. I told you, boy, there's been a lot of people before you on that bitch, boy. That's done had bad diseases, crablets, and all that shit. But you don't want to sit on that bottom, I'm telling you. Just like you never want to go in that shower without no shower shoes on. Oh, them babies done been dropped down in that, drop it like it's hard in that bitch. And then you got nasty motherfucker be done shit it in there and pissed in that bitch, bro, and try to get up out of there real fast so you won't know who did it, bro. Niggas in prison is weird, bro. I'm telling you, the shit that you don't think. Like, man, just expect the unexpected when you in there, bro. Expect the unexpected, bro. Be looking for it. They're homies. For real, expect the unexpected if you go to prison. But y'all, I just wanted to get that out the way. You know, I just wanted to get that out the way because, man, bro just was fit to go in there and put his bird back on that thing, bro, to them boys schooled him and let him know, boy, you don't free ball. You don't do that, boy. You don't do that. You don't do that. Uh-uh. Cause them boys done been like 50 Cent in there and shot many men. Wish death upon me. All in that shower if you go in there barefooted. But your toes gonna fall off. For real, bro. But yeah, this the one about jail that I want to bring to y'all, bro. Just a little, experience for somebody who ain't never been to jail. And, if they have to go overnight or something like that or a week or something, boy, don't ever sit on that toilet bareback and don't get in that shower. Neither one of that bitch. Don't do it. All right. Here's the other thing. Oh, prison and jail talk that I want to bring y'all. Bring y'all a little something about prison since I done brought y'all a little don't do in jail. All right. I have seen a lot of people in my comments, just on the street, maybe my mama, and just a lot of people who's never been to prison be like, what do they feed y'all? Matter of fact, she just asked me this yesterday. My mama did. So like I told her, I'm like, look, sweetheart, I don't celebrate holidays, y'all. That's paganism. But y'all, on them holidays, you gonna get a different meal in North Carolina. But all the rest of the days, bro, before you walk into the child hall, it's gonna be breakfast, lunch, and dinner scheduled up there on there. Hell, it's just gonna be in a rotation. What you ate last Friday might be Monday this week. Bro, if you got a life sentence, bro, in North Carolina, but if people ain't sending you no money, and you're gonna get tired of eating them same stuffs if you be at the same camp, because different camps people order different canteen, but still, bro, still a base of noodles and a whole bunch of you just making small. Fed store is better than state store, because you can get way more. But in North Carolina, I ain't gonna lie, they did used to have chicken boxes. We could buy chicken sandwiches, burger. So yeah, you can get by if you got some money and experience a little, you know what I'm saying? But you don't got no money, young cub. You eating that same shit in rotation. 7 days a week, just in different days, bro. Just in different days, bro. Monday, if the day you get a square fish sandwich for lunch on Monday, you have it Thursday next week. And they just put the schedule up there. Every blue moon, they might switch it up, man. Every blue moon, they might switch it up. You might get something a little different, y'all. Every blue moon, dog. Because I know what I did my time, bro. The only time you kind of get something different is when you switching camps and shit like that, bro. I'm telling you. If your folks ain't putting no money on your books or you didn't go to prison and take no money in there with you, bro. Because, man, you going to need what you need on the street in there. Everybody need to watch their ass. So, in North Carolina, like, if you ain't got no job, like, one thing about North Carolina, I know South Carolina don't pay you. Georgia don't pay you. They say Georgia just give you a little incentive package for working. You doing these slavery-ass jobs. Tennessee, Texas, New Orleans, a lot of these places don't pay you. North Carolina, I guess because we North Carolina, we ran more like the North. We don't have to cut our hair. All them down south, deep down south prisons, you got to cut your hair. You don't get paid to go to prison. It's like being in slavery for real. North Carolina, you ain't getting took out in no fields and no shit like that. You get paid 70 cents, 80 cents, 90 cents, $1, $1.20. It depends on what job you get. You get paid the lowest, the dorm janitor, like 40 cents. And then you can go work in these factories and shit at some of these prisons and make 15, 20 something dollars an hour. So you getting paid good in North Carolina, bro, to work, bro. But if you ain't got no decent job, bro, and your folks ain't sending you no money, bro, you're dead, bro. But one thing about it in North Carolina, you gonna go to school or you gonna work. You gonna go to school or you gonna work now. But you get paid to work up here. And that keeps trouble down, cause at least you can put a turd on your stomach. You done made $4.50, $3.78, $5 a week. And shit, you got enough to buy you a case of noodles. If nothing else, you got enough to get you some noodles to get through the week after your 3 lunches. Maybe a chip or a nab to go with it. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, bro. That's why so much extortion, even though it still go on in North Carolina regardless, because that's not a bunch of money that you're making, but it's better than nothing. Them other prisons, you ain't getting paid shit to do the same jobs. For real. So at least it is putting something on your account every week. For real. But yeah, if you work in that kitchen, bro, you gonna make about $1.20. You know, made about $8 a week. And if you one of them dudes that can survive in that kitchen and just eat off the state stuff and sell a little something out of the kitchen and don't touch your money, Shit, you say that shit up about 4-5 months, boy, you really got a couple dollars in your pocket. You done made about $100. You can take that $100 and get the whammy in there. $100 in prison? Shit. That's like a damn 1,000 out here on the street, y'all. For real. $100? Shit. That's why when I used to get them big lump sums, because I went to prison with money, both times. But after my people started sending me them big lump sums, bro, I was winning so much on the gambling, I ain't really have to use my card. But, man, I come home with money every time I go to prison. Every time I come back home with some money. They had to write me a check, a gate check. Because in North Carolina, you ain't get nobody from them unless you done did about 5, 7, 9 years, bro, before they give you a little small ass gate check out of their pocket. You up here, you done did 4, 5, 7, 3 years, bro, you ain't getting shit. You better hope you had some shit already in there. Believe me, I know. I done been twice. I ain't never got nothing from the state when I left. You know, money I already had in my account. But like I tell people, bro, first time I went to prison in 1999, bro, we were still getting cash money. The biggest bill was $5. We could get up to $40. 5 ones and change. And if you got caught with a bigger bill or more than $40, your black ass going to the hole. Oh, yes, sir. $40 and a quarter, I'll get your stupid ass into the hole, bro, if they catch that on you. But you had plenty of loan sharks on there with plenty of money, thousands of dollars, getting real hundreds and 20s, and you get that shit in that vegetation, he'll break it for you. Yeah. You were buying weed and cigarettes and all that. Well, we didn't need to buy cigarettes then. Well, yeah, you could roll-ups and shit, because some people, they buy roll-ups, you know, we were selling them $1 a piece, 50 cents, 75 cents before, you know, the stamps had to come in the when we had cash. But yeah, because back then when I first went to prison, well, you go to the store and buy a pack of Newports, shit, Tops, Pyramids, Basics, Marlboro, bro, all that shit. My second bid, in the middle of my bid, is when they took the cigarettes out of North Carolina Department of Corrections. That was my second bid. Yep. But yeah, you used to buy drugs and all that with cash money back then. Shit. I remember my homeboy came to his grandma wake. I gave him $100 bill. He took that mug back to the yard and got it busted. Back then, bro, you could do that. Now, matter of fact, at the end of almost my prison sentence, my first one, they came around and took everybody's picture and gave us an ID card with this little thing on the back of it. And that's what you do now when you go to the store. From almost 2,000 in North Carolina up, you got to swipe a card. It's going to tell them how much money you got in there, but you can't spend over that limit. Now, I've never been in prison with more than a $40 spending limit in North Carolina. I know they say in South Carolina it's 100, and all the other places got the mixed spending limits. North Carolina, they said they done switched it now. If you in close custody, you got $45. If you in medium, you got like 60. No. Close custody, you still got $40. Minimum, medium, I think you got like 55. It's something like that. And then the max, I think, 65 in green clothes minimum. But yeah, if you ain't close, you ain't spending nothing about $45. They gave him like $5 raise, I think, on they spending that. And I don't give a fuck how much money in your account. That's all you spending that week. It'll roll back over every Monday. I bet y'all that ain't never been to prison like, God damn, that's crazy. Yeah, you can have $100,000 in your account, but you ain't spending nothing but whatever that spending limit is every week. And like I said, 2 times I've been to prison, it was 40. Like these little cheap ass hoes out here to get me 40. It was 40, y'all. It was a 40 now. When I was in there both times, it was a 40. They said that shit don't went up though on your custody level though. Kind of up to like $60 or $65 or something if you get the green clothes. But, and I'm telling you, y'all, that stretches in prison, bro. That stretches. I used to spend my whole 40 click, but sometimes I would be done spent them about 30. About $30 in that week, bro. That shit'll roll over, and then you go back with the rest of your money. You just, yeah, bro. And sometimes I might not Man, I used to buy what I wanted. Buy that every day. But that money stretches in prison, bro. Cause jail commissary food costs more than prison food, man. Oh yeah, they gonna turn you a new asshole in jail, man. Oh yeah, bro. You gonna get a new asshole toe in jail, bro. A pack of noodles in jail cost you like $1.25. In prison, that shit ain't up about 50 cents. That's the difference. For real. Little bag of chip. Well, let me show y'all something. A little honey bun like this in prison, about 75 cents. This mother right here probably cost you $2.50 in jail. For real. $2.50. And that bitch in jail, in prison, about $1. When I first went to prison in 99, man, soups was a quarter. You get a big styrofoam cup, because in North Carolina, they ain't letting you keep no cans. No, sir, they pour your sodas in the cup, especially if you're at medium or maximum. I can't remember. I ain't been minimum in so long. I can't remember if I think they did that shit too. Yeah, you had to pour your shit in the cup. Yeah. Yeah. Don't let you get like that one prison I was at Albemarle, bro. You couldn't have no razors on that yard, bro. We had to use magic shave. Or you better go in there and pay that barber or let him give you what the state. Cause them boy be trying to make that money in that barbershop, boy. They gonna give you what the state tell them to do, a regular haircut, bro. You got to pay for a shape up and all this shit. Or you gonna have to buy some magic shave, goddamn. And I advise you not to fuck with that magic shave. If you don't know what you're doing, but you bullshit, you gonna burn all the first of her off. But y'all, this shit kind of glaring. And this done been another Rebirth of Teefonk TV, though, y'all. I just wanted to bring y'all the episode 2 of Prison and Jail Talk. I hope y'all that ain't never been, that's enthused and want to learn about jail and prison more, ain't never been. I hope you don't never go. I'm going to tell you about the shit so you won't have to see it yourself. About North Carolina's. I can't tell you about nobody else's. North Carolina's. So for y'all that be in the comments, man, it ain't like that where I'm at and all this goofy shit. Let me go ahead and get this shit straight down. I'm talking about North Carolina Department of Corrections. Dead homie, cuz. Now, for y'all that ain't never been, I hope y'all got something out of this. And y'all stay tuned for episode 3 next week. Y'all stay tuned for tomorrow or maybe Sunday for another banging story from the Rebirth of Teefonk TV. All my old Teefonk fans from my last channel, come on over here. Y'all make sure y'all like. Make sure you subscribe, bro. I need them. Come on now. Subscribe and comment, bro. Say what you want to say, bro. If you a keyboard warrior, you can talk crazy behind a dadgum thing. You can be a keyboard warrior if you want to. Say what you want to say. Just comment. Peace and love to everybody out there. This done been another one. Episode 2, Prison and Jail Talk. I'm out. Gang.